Hi, Nancy Burt-Preece here, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I wanted to share with you, I saw a couple of different demonstrators do something simple like this. This is the Floral Spray embossing folder and the new Hydrangea Hue paper, which is gorgeous. It's gorgeous cardstock. So this is a very easy card, but it's very quiet. It's monochromatic. It is using the sentiments from Prayers and Promises, which I really, really like. And I'm just using a little stamp from the Fern and Flora. I just thought like it needed just a little bit of something on the inside. So let me show you how to make this super easy card. You need a piece of hydrangea hue, say that 3 times, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. 2 pieces of basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. I have already embossed this at 3 3/4 by 5. So you can see the difference. I added some white on this. I like this. This is very beautiful. But I want to show you how I just used my Stampin' craft mat in white. And before I do this, I think I'm just going to put down a little bit of, I have some scrap paper sitting around. Let me put that here. And I'm going to go ahead and just drag the white across. Now, if you really want it really vibrant white, I can add more ink to it because it comes plain and you ink it up as you choose. So I really want this one to be as white as I can make it. So I'm really dragging across. And when I do this with classes, I will bring my white ink with me just in case, we're dragging this pretty significantly across there. Isn't that pretty? It just adds a little bit. That main flower, I really want white. So that's all I did. Drag some craft white ink. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it on one of the basic. You can see the difference. It's made a difference on that. And I just think it's so pretty. It's so perfect for a sympathy card. Sometimes I like my sympathy cards not super overdone, just kind of quiet. And I think this one really does the trick, and yet it looks classy. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to the front. Okay. Then on the inside, I'm stamping from Prayers and Promises. I'm stamping different sentiments. And at my classes, I usually have a couple of them there for you to choose. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. As you grieve, may your memories comfort you, your faith strengthen you, and may hope heal your heart. I think that's just a really pretty sentiment. Then I'm going to go ahead and add that image. I'm going to color it. I have dark, soft sea foam. So I'm just doing the leaves in the dark green. Well, it's a soft sea foam. It's actually a light green, but I'm using the dark blend. I'm not putting a lot on. You can see I'm just kind of going as not very fast, but not real. Oops, I missed a leaf. Not super slow either. Then I'm going to come back. I'm using the small end. I think that just works better. I'm not even using both blends. I'm just using one of them. I'm actually using the lighter of the two, but I'm going to have both of them out if you come to one of my classes. And you can do either one as you choose. You could add, like I'll have them both. So if you wanted to go around on the black lines that Stampin' Up! Has provided and add some of the darker, so you really have a multi-toned flower, you're welcome to do that. I'm just keeping it simple. Then I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to the inside of the card. The last thing I'm going to do is I cut out a piece. This is from the Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm going to put So Sorry for Your Loss. And I'm going to go ahead and put that over to the left. I'm going to kind of lay it on here and see kind of how far I want. And I'm just going to put my thumb there. This is the easy peasy part. I'm just cutting straight up. And that's all I'm doing. You can use that for another card or something else, whatever you choose. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm not popping it up, but you could. I'm just keeping it flat. And then I'm going to add one of the new In Color butterflies. Isn't that a beautiful card? Just a beautiful, simple, classy card to someone who's lost someone. So I hope you try this card, and I hope you have a great day.